Tonight, a deeper look at what caused Oklahoma schools and your children to miss out on millions in federal grants.
At an oversight hearing last week, State Superintendent Ryan Walters blamed former staff for those mistakes. But News 4's Spencer Humphrey spoke with one of those employees, and she tells a very different story.
Yeah, well, you may remember I brought you Pamela Smith Gordon's story about working for OSDE under Walters back in April. She said then issues surrounding grants all started with Walters and his staff.
We look at every grant. We have a process where we look at every single grant. We make sure that Joe Biden's not trying to indoctrinate our kids through that grant.
That was State Superintendent Ryan Walters last month when reporters asked him why the OSDE missed out on $1.4 million in federal grant money to improve school safety. At that time, Walters claimed OSDE staff were working on applying for grants. But last week, he and Chief Academic Affairs Officer Todd Lofton had a different answer for state legislators when they asked the same question.
Quite frankly, some people would leave and not leave a lot of great information behind.
He and Walters went on to claim many people who once worked on OSDE's grant staff quit without warning and refused to give passwords to a key software needed to apply for grants.
The employees that allowed this to happen are no longer with us. They were either removed or left and intentionally did not turn over records.
But one of those employees Walters blames for not turning over key records when she left told me Walters and his staff never gave her access to them in the first place.
I could not even get into the programs to monitor.
Pamela Smith Gordon was OSDE's former program manager for grant development and compliance. In an exclusive interview I did with her back in April, I told you she was one of Ryan Walters' hand-picked hires. But she resigned after just 4 months on the job, telling me Walters and his staff gave her zero support when it came to applying for grants.
There were things that were being neglected, and we were not serving our kids.
She told me she continually asked to get access to a critical grant software, but it always fell on deaf ears.
In order to get access to those, it had to be requested by the state superintendent. And when I asked several times to speak with him and even started emailing him directly, I was called to an office of someone that had his ear and told that he would never see me, stop contacting him, that he was too busy.
That person, she says, told her that, by the way, is Todd Lofton. And back in April, she warned of this exact scenario we're now seeing play out.
That couple of million was safety programs for our schools, mental health programs for our schools. These students were not being served.
Yeah, and when I brought you Pamela's story back in April, an OSDE spokesperson told me he believed her claims were, quote, vile and inaccurate. Also, along the lines of OSDE's finances, tonight we've learned of yet another high-level departure at OSDE. The chief financial officer, Spencer Wood, who Walters himself only hired 6 months ago, is now no longer with OSDE, and the CFO role has been posted for hiring on OSDE's website.